father wanted him to be a footballer, but this next act had other ideas. More camp than Butlins. Welcome to the irrepressible Alan Carr.
Don't give me a hard time. Honestly, I was bullied at school. Yeah, bullied. I had glasses, I had a brace, I had a hearing aid. Yeah. I wasn't deaf, but it's nice to have the full set. I mean, I had to have a brace because I had big teeth. God, I have big teeth, honestly. If I'd gone to Africa, I would have got poached. Now, I had one of those pushy dads. You know, my dad wanted me to be a footballer. Do you know what I mean? Me and my brother would have a kick about down the park and he'd have to turn up. Kick the ball, you puff! Header it, you puff! Do you know what I mean? If you hear something enough times. No, my dad, he wanted me to be a footballer and, God, I mean, everything went wrong and my brace had me glasses. When I came through the door with my glasses, my dad had a fear, how the fuck are you meant to head the ball when you got glasses on? So, put them on a chain. It could work. On my head. But because I wasn't into football, it affected my dad's relationship. He wouldn't trust me with anything mechanical or technological. Don't send Alan, he wouldn't understand, you know what I mean? As if I'm going to come out of Dixon's with a pony, go, what am I like? The time came when I had to tell my dad that I wasn't going to be a footballer. I wanted to do performing arts as a degree, I know. And I went into the kitchen, I said, Dad, I'm doing a performing arts degree. He said, why are you doing this to me? I said, I don't know. But I can show you through expressive dance. No, I used to work, I'm talking about shit jobs, I used to work at Tesco, the big Tesco down in London, Brent Cross, and it was, used to work there in the mid-90s when the IRA were doing their bombing campaign, and for some fucked up reason they thought, let's blow up Brent Cross Tesco every day. Every day we'd get the phone call, there's a bomb in the store. Are you a pirate? No, I didn't. You'd tell Tesco customers there's a bomb in the store. Didn't miss a trick, running out, baskets full, trolleys full. And I bet you've done this to someone who works in a supermarket. It used to happen to me all the time. Excuse me, do you work here? You know, it was such a lovely day, I thought I'd pop these polyester slacks on. And have the name badge as a brooch. Fuck it, summer's here. If there was a bomb in the store, Kelly, our supervisor, would get on the tannoy. Kelly, honestly, she's so thick. There's been a bomb scare. Can everyone please congregate on the petrol station forecourt? I'm no health and safety officer. That's fucking stupid. It's gonna blow quick. Behind this pump. You've been absolutely lovely, Dublin. I've been Alan Carr. See you soon. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, that's good. So hands up, who's drinking tonight? Is there anybody drinking? Is there anybody planning on getting really drunk tonight? Yeah? Do you know what I do this thing? Like, I'm drinking tonight and I'll probably get drunk. And I do this thing, right? I don't know if everybody else here does it. You know when you get really drunk, right? You know when you get really, really drunk and about 2 or 3 in the morning, you leave the pub or the nightclub and really, really bad ideas become the best ideas you've ever had in your life. Like taking out your mobile phone and thinking, Jesus, I haven't talked to them in a while. I bet there's nothing they would rather than for me to give them a call right now. And it's always an ex, and you think they might want me back. I just vomited down my leg, you know, just... Well, how lucky are we that we have mobile phones these days? Imagine what it was like 20 years ago when you had to ring their parents' house phone. Yeah, how's it going, Mr. Johnson? Yeah, she's expecting the call. Yeah. I do a lot of traveling in this job, and I was in America a couple of years ago, and there was this thing in America that went on sale, and it was huge in America, but there was huge protest about it, right? What it was a new Barbie doll that went on sale, and it sold here last year as well. Did anybody see about this Barbie doll? It was called Pregnant Barbie. Did anybody see this? This is completely true, right? What it was a normal Barbie doll, all right, but had a swollen stomach, and when you unscrewed her stomach, there was a baby inside. How fucked up is that, right? But I was thinking about this, and I realized I would have been on the protest with the Americans, but not for the same reason they were on it. They were on it against the whole morality thing, and this is evil, and I would have been on it against the marketing people who came up with it, right? Because they seem to have, correct me if I'm wrong, they seem to have gotten straight from the last Barbie I remember, Disco Barbie, all right? Straight to Pregnant Barbie. And they've obviously missed out on a few Barbies in between, haven't they? They've obviously missed out on Locked Out of Her Face Barbie. Rode up a back alley Barbie. I swear I'm on the pill Barbie. And then go completely real life with, fuck off, that's not mine, Ken. You know what I mean? Because... Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that conversation? Imagine Barbie walking in and going, Ken, bad news, it unscrews and it's yours, you know? And Ken standing there going, that can't be mine, I don't even have a cock. It'd be fantastic.
The ever-brilliant actress and comedian, Deirdre O'Kane.
Thanking you. I've been away for 2 years from comedy. I went off to have a baby. I honestly thought I'd have the whole thing done in a couple of weeks. Jesus, didn't it drag itself out for 9 months? People ask you 2 questions when you have a baby, right? What did you have? I had an epidural. And has it changed you in any way? Well, yes, it has. I now speak like this all the time. Yes, I do. Because if you don't animate yourself, the child is not remotely interested in what you're saying. But once you start to speak like this, it's very hard to stop. It's even affected my flirting. You're a lovely boy. Aren't you a lovely boy? Huh? What am I going to do with you? I even did it to my accountant, who rang me recently, and he said to me, Deirdre, have you got your accounts in order for 2004? Because my accountant is Eddie Hobbs. And in case anybody didn't actually see that programme, Show Me the Money, he basically sorts out people's financial problems, and it seems to me that no matter how big or small the problem is, the solution is tighten the belt and join the credit union. But anyway, he said to me, have you got your accounts in order for 2004? And I said, no, I haven't, Eddie. I haven't got the accounts in order, and I haven't got the money for the tax man because I spent the money. Yes, I did. And what did I spend it on? I spent it on handbags. So what does Mummy have to do now? She has to be funny as fuck. Now that I have a child of my own, I actually don't think that any of the nursery rhymes are suitable whatsoever. I read them to the child like this. Look at Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. They did in their hole. That's what I'm thinking. It's not a dreadful expression. They did in their hole. When people say to me, what is it about the Irish? What is it about being unique, uniquely Irish? I want to say, nobody else in the world uses the expression pain in the hole. And it's poetry. Do you know that? It really is. It's magnificent because it does exactly what you wanted to do. Doesn't it? If somebody said to me, how'd you get on with that Liffey laugh thing the other night? And I said, it was a bit of a drag. That would mean nothing. If I said to them, pain in the hole, they'd say, oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. 100%. I was working on a TV show a couple of years ago, and it was a Roddy Doyle show, so there was a lot of language like that in it. And the continuity woman on the programme was English, so she didn't understand a lot of that language. But one of the actors kept messing up a line, and she stopped him in the middle of a take, and she said, John, sorry, she said, you keep getting the line wrong. She said, the line is, I am in my hole. And he was just looking at her for ages, going, sorry, what? What did you say the line is? She said, the line is, I am in my hole. And 5 minutes later, he eventually went, oh, I am in me hole. Do you know the way we say PMT, but in America they say PMS, which stands for syndrome? Yeah. I'm not going to go down a dodgy road now or anything like that, although I must say the first time that I ever attempted to do this material, there was 2 young fellas sitting up the front now. They were about 12 collectively. And when I said PMT, they did this. Oh, Jesus. You would think I had given it to them. The only point that I wanted to make was that I actually think that syndrome is the most appropriate word. Because I looked it up in the dictionary, and it means a group of concurrent symptoms of a disease. And that's exactly what it's like, except that the symptoms of the disease vary from woman to woman. For example, in my case, it's irritable disease. Okay? The smallest thing in the world can irritate me at a time like that. And that's not good if you're already an impatient person by nature. Okay, which I am. I'm dreadfully impatient. I don't do queues, for example. A queue could send me over the edge. Right? I do buses in very, very rare circumstances. And I practically never walk. It's too slow. Right? If I am talking to someone with a stutter, I will finish the word for them. I know that you're supposed to wait. But that's out of the question for somebody like me. If I'm talking to someone and in the middle of a sentence they go, I go, jam, Jaffas, jelly? You know, I would rather guess 6 different outcomes than be waiting around for humiliation. Now that's me on a normal day. Now throw a bit of PMT into the mix and what do you get? You get chaos. I once had a total panic attack about being late for work. I don't work for anyone. I walked around my house like a lunatic going, Jesus, I can't believe I'm late for me again. How am I going to face myself? But the irritation levels are something else. They reach new and extraordinary heights at a time like that. Like the day that I could not get my key to open the front door of my house. Because it was one of those tricky keys. Do you know the kind that you have to fiddle with for a while because there's a knack to it? The worst kind of bastard. Look, on a normal day, I'd have some semblance of patience. You know, I'd cope with the situation. But not this day. No. No, this day, I lost all reason. So that I was standing at the front door of my house going, suffering. Does nobody give a about me? And that is when I saw my neighbour Jim, who said, how are you, Deirdre? I said, I'm fantastic, Jim. How are you? I just couldn't get the key in the door there. I was absolutely mortified, but I kept going. And I got in the door eventually. But I was now deranged. Okay? So this is what greets the poor person who's inside. The innocent victim of my mood. I come in the door and I go, are you sitting down? I go, you're actually sitting down, are you? Did I not ask you to fix the fucking door? And I get this very calm voice coming back at me. Very calm. Look, this kind of a thing. Would you not try and fix it yourself, no? Now that is like Red Bull to a rag. I go, do I look like the kind of woman who'd be good with a screwdriver? And he goes, it doesn't need a screwdriver. It only needs a little squirt of oil. Now that's what he says. That's what he says, but that's not what I hear. No, what I hear is, you incompetent fool of a girl, I'm leaving you. Right? So I lose the head. I throw the wobbler to end all wobblers. And then I hate myself for being so unreasonable. So at the end of it, I do this. Oh! You don't love me. You never did. And I make that whimpering noise that you made when you were 6, when your mother was dragging you around the town shopping for things for her. And you were cold and you were miserable and hungry, so you did this. Please. Please, can we go? Except now you're an adult. It's hideous. So now I just make the high-pitched noise to warn my husband. I just do the so he knows what's happening and he knows to feed me gin. Anyway, that's all from me for tonight. It's all I have the patience for. Thank you very much.
The new creative director of the Kilkenny Cat Laughs Comedy Festival, and a first-class stand-up to boot, Mr. Eddie Bannin.
I'm from Coolock, and I know a lot of people are from the north side, but you're not really from the north side because I'm from Coolock, right? Can I just, for anyone who's not from Ireland, can I just say, you know, people who are overtly aggressive in Dublin, don't worry about those. People who come up to you and go, you're fucking dead, you're in deep trouble, the lot of you are... Those people have shot their load, right? The people you have to worry about are the people who are just that little bit too respectful when they come up to you. People who come up to you and go, excuse me, my friend. No. People who come up and go, excuse me, my good fucking buddy, right? Just, you're getting stabbed. Just stay away from them. And when they start speaking in foreign languages, then you're in deep trouble. Excuse me, compadre. Just stay away from them. And watch out. Myself and my wife have decided not to have children, which is a strange thing for a lot of people. Naming a child is just too much responsibility, naming a child. When friends of mine get pregnant, the first thing the father does is go into a bookshop and buy a book of baby names. Now, when I see a father buying a book of baby names, you just know that the chances of that kid getting the shit knocked out of it in school increases by at least 300% once the book is bought, because there's no way an Irish father is going to settle for a name like Bill or Frank or Joe after paying $4.99 for the book of baby names. I could have thought of that myself for free. Hold on. If it's a girl, we're calling her Calendula, right? If it's a boy, it's hypotenuse, right? That's the way... There's no reason to buy books of baby. The phone book is free, right? It has thousands of names in it. And they don't tell you how to pronounce the names properly in the book as well. There was a young girl round our way, and for the first 4 years of her life, she thought her name was Yevony because her mother couldn't pronounce Yvonne from the book. And I don't know what I do as far as disciplining children is concerned. You know, I don't agree with hitting kids. I don't believe in hitting. I do believe I was educated by Christian brothers who are the military wing of the Catholic Church. But I don't believe hitting kids does any good at all. But I've never seen a father discipline a child from a distance before without the father looking ridiculous. I was in a supermarket a while ago, and this kid picked up this thing she wasn't supposed to pick up. And fair play to the father, he didn't go over and try and clatter. He tried to get her to put the thing down just by standing about 10 feet away from her and saying, put that down. For about a minute and a half, he said exactly the same phrase again and again in every different connotation. He was like an actor who couldn't get the line right. He was just standing there looking ridiculous. He was standing there going, put that down. 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 And the kid was there like the director going, yeah, I'm not really feeling it.